Working on a barn pad today. It's 60 by 100. It'll be a hay barn. Getting it graded out here with the bulldozer. It ain't looking too terribly bad. We got to cut a couple inches off right here and push it over there to where the 140 is. He's going to start rolling it in. But we cleared all this, piled it up over there to burn, dug a borrow pit over there to get the good dirt. Got 160 over here. Gotta do a lot of clearing too, that's why we got 2 excavators out here. And instead of hauling in all that dirt, we just dug a hole, and I'm gonna bury all this topsoil and roots and junk to fill the hole back in. So that's a lot better than having to haul dirt in. But it's coming along pretty good. Getting it somewhat smooth with the dozer. Don't think it looks too terrible bad. I got about 6 more inches I need to put in the corner, but if I skim a couple off right here to get it level, it'll fill that right in. Get it rolled in, we're going to put some fabric and some screenings on top. So I got it bladed off, and we rolled it in and put some fabric down. Probably didn't need the fabric on this, but like I say, it's a cheap insurance for what you're doing, because you can put fabric over this whole place for like, what, 1 load of ABC or crush and run stone cost. We're actually going to top dress this in 6 inches of screenings and get them pretty cheap. So roll that in. That way when they do the concrete pad, it's going to be a 60 by 100 hay barn. That way when they do the pad for that, they'll have a good 6 inch base of screens to kind of grade out from under the concrete and everything. Get it all nice and fine and pretty. But there it is. Got most of the hole filled in. Got to round up a little more dirt and trash to push in there and fill it in. Get it tracked in and packed down. Here we are, morning of day 2. Got the fabric put out and got stone being brought in. Put down, this is like a silt fence material. This is used to kind of, it'll bridge bad dirt, but it makes everything stronger for no more than it costs. Plus, if he doesn't get concrete on it this year and wants to store hay, he won't have to worry about that dirt turning muddy and everything, and this will keep any of that dirt from pumping up through. So we got stone coming this morning, putting 6 inches over top of everything, and we'll get that rolled and compacted in. We use the skid steer because, like I say, you're only putting 6 inches down. You get on that with the bulldozer, and one wrong move, you've done ripped through the fabric and tore it up. So that's why we use the skid steer. It's a little easier to grade out. Like I say, you go over one hump and the blade digs down. You've done ripped up this fabric, and it is a royal mess to try to get it cleaned back up and laid back out. So it's just a lot easier to use the skid steer for that. But yeah, stone being put out. I think that's 5 loads. Should take about 10. Doing a 60 by 100. Well, it's 65 by 105. I made it a little bit bigger just to have a little edge around it. I got a little bit more fabric to finish putting out. There it is. We get this done today. And here it is, quitting time on Friday. I went and stumped about an acre or so up there while Cameron went and worked. Let me cut this off. He worked on putting all the processed fill, which is just kind of a stone byproduct rock quarry has, on top of the pad. So that's what got graded out, and a bunch of stumps dug up there. He graded this swell out, filled in the borrow pit that was over there, and got the pad graded out and rolled in. It's a little dry, so once it rains on it, it'll set up. But that'll be the hay barn pad. Got it raised up so it'll drain. Got to get a little swell coming around through here. Should run off into the ditch. And there it is. Looks like that should work nice and good. Nice and smooth, rolled in good. Find out after the first rain how good it is. Looks good to me.